In a world driven by data, one vulnerability is all it takes. Cyber threats don't knock, they break in. Learn to think like an attacker. Defend like a professional.
Introduce myself. My name is Vaibhav Khandelwal, and I am currently a software developer at Globalogy Hitachi. And so, first of all, can I ask you from which college you all are? You can text in the chat box. Okay, so I can see a whole lot of different universities. So anyone here from LPU? As I am the previous batch of LPU, Lovely Coast University. HET, Ruby, IET. So all different universities. And even University. Okay. So I have done my specialization in the cybersecurity itself from the college, and I joined Globalogy Hitachi as a software developer this year only. Okay. So, guys, can you tell me that who people are more interested in cybersecurity, all people, or the coding stuff like development something, or you want to be in cybersecurity field itself? Cybersecurity. Okay. It's good to hear that, you all are passionate in the cybersecurity. But let me tell you one thing. To be passionate in one field is good, like you are passionate in the cybersecurity. But you have to be open to work in any of the domains. Okay. So we are as a fresher. So we are all like freshers, and we have to be open to work in every field which company want to give us. Like cybersecurity is like domain. Like cybersecurity is one of the most important domain for us. Like when you are in the big company, everyone wants that any fresher that came have the basic understanding of cybersecurity. Like they know how to be secure their email address. Like I can tell you one thing. In our company, like when I joined, I got my email address and my personal laptop that given by the company itself, and they make sure that the computer had all the authentication part. They give their own password. They check their computer logs itself always, like continuously, so no one can reach it. So these are the part that you have to be also aware of cybersecurity itself. So if you are in any domain, not in the cybersecurity itself, but you should have the knowledge of security. Please confirm your expertise in cybersecurity. Okay, so let me tell you one thing. When I was in college, third year, like I like cybersecurity from the first year itself. I have like CGPA of around 8.3 in college. I can get any domain, but I want to be joined in cybersecurity. So I choose cybersecurity as my specialization, and I joined it. I am very keen to learn cybersecurity itself. I got 2 interviews, one in Microsoft and one in Mobilsync of cybersecurity. But unfortunately, I didn't select in Microsoft. I got out in the last round. Then I also have some expertise in the development and the coding field. So I joined Globalogy because cybersecurity is like field where you get the good jobs, but you have to first have the experience in the IT field. Then you can grab the high-end cybersecurity jobs. To get a job as a cybersecurity professional, like basically internship and projects. The one thing I can tell you, cybersecurity is feel like you have to have. Okay, so what's your name? Ubaid Baba Shaikh. Okay, okay. So when you talk about you want to get the fresher like cybersecurity job, the first and foremost thing you have to be first have the basic knowledge of the cybersecurity field. Cybersecurity field is not only about the security field; it contains the operating system part, the networking part, the computer architecture part, and also the coding part itself, because it is also a major part in cybersecurity. The people who say that you no need to have the coding knowledge in cybersecurity, that is not okay, because you have to have some coding knowledge also to be in this field. And the most important thing is the certifications. You have, if you want a good job in cybersecurity field without any hassle, you have to have the certification, right certification in hand. And to get that certification, you have to have the knowledge in this field. So one thing I can tell you, you chose a very good field. Cybersecurity is has a very bright future. The names that came that AI take the job, something like this, it not gonna happen in this field. Cybersecurity is feel like you have to have some manuals, like man-made things. You have to have some man authentication, man part, man checking part. The AI can't do security like stuff. We cannot hand over it to them. What do you think about cyber analyst? Cyber analyst is a good job, no? But cyber analyst is like not for the fresher job. This is like a experienced person job, because it is like a 24-hour shift like job. We will talk about it. Like we have 22 days session, and we have all things planned for you. Actually, I personally planned many things for you all, and we will talk about this in the upcoming 22 days session. I am certified from 7 different platforms, and I am asked to get certified as CES from EC Council. How much chance do of getting this? Very high chance. If you like CES exam is very good exam, like CES exam, COMSI exam, these are very good exams. So if you crack these exams, that definitely proves that you have some good knowledge in this field. So you really boost your chance to get placed in this field. If you go on for any interview, you got any chance to get interview with any company, if you show them these certifications, they will definitely consider you at the highest priority. I am a BTech CSC cybersecurity student. I am a clueless. What job as a fresher can I get? Okay, so oh, really sorry, I got lost my connection. Okay, so first of all, okay, I'm BTech student CSC. Like cybersecurity, as I told you, cybersecurity is good field, but you have to be open to work as any particular field, not in cybersecurity itself. I am a dark web researcher. Can I get a job on this? So see, having passion is good, but you don't think itself that you will get a job in cybersecurity field itself. You have to be open. You have to be as a fresher. I can tell you one thing, like don't fix one particular field. I can tell you my example. First of all, I started any cybersecurity itself. I didn't go into development like stuff. I didn't know about DSA, something like stuff. I read only cybersecurity because I like it. I thought that if I learn cybersecurity as a good professional way, I will get the job in cybersecurity domain itself. But in my third year, fourth year itself, that's what my seniors told me and what the companies came. In one interview, when I was giving, the interviewer told me, see, to having interest in some field is good, but as a fresher, you don't have to be fixed in one part. You have to be volatile. You have to be open to learn, to keen learn any of the domain. Because if you fix your one subject, core subject, you will demolish your career. Because you have to be open. You have to learn new languages, new different technologies continuously in your career. Don't be fixed on one thing. because in coming future, what thing you will do, you don't know even itself by you currently. As a pressure, people are saying, man is good. Professor is a true manager culture. See, if you have some specialization in one field, that is good. If you have knowledge in one field, that is good. If you get job in that field itself, that is very, very good. But don't focus on only one skill. That is very rare that as a fresher you get job in your demanded personal field. Like you get that job in the startup, that is okay. But in the big tech companies, you have to have open for all the things because if you go in one big company, they will taught you everything on their demand, not because of like you know that field, you like to learn that field. No, on their demand, on their work requirements, they will make you learn that technology. So you have to be open for everything. So guys, okay. So any more questions? Yes, yes, it is definitely true. The jobs are very high, but the skilled people are very less. But that jobs are more for the experienced person, not for the freshers. Freshers have some scope, but not that much. You have to be like 4 or 5 years of experience first to be in the cybersecurity field. Okay. So guys, let me share the PPT first, so we can start today's session. Like today's session, we all about the introduction to cybersecurity. Okay. So I will tell you about security in parts of. We have like 22 days session. So I make you plan so we can go with the flow. Okay. Let me open the PPT first. And one thing I also planned to you all, like in the end of the session, we will have some quiz, like whatever we learn in this session, I will have 5 questions of that quiz. And after that, in the last of every session, like every 22 session in the last, I will taught you one unique thing, like one thing that you don't know, like new technology or new stuff that you really eager to learn that is very important. Like this thing also happened in this one, like this, a good stuff. Okay, so let me as per the Indian times. 1 minute. Let me share it first. So my screen is visible to you all? All right. All right. So actually I am little busy. I have some work, so I made you the PPTs, but not in like this way, like the casual structured way. I will tell you by my experience, not on the slides. I have not written anything like that. There are 30 million job vacancies. Yes, yes. In the coming future, India should have very high job opportunities for you all. But you have to be well skilled to get that particular jobs. Okay, so guys. So in the chat section itself, can you all tell me what do you mean about cybersecurity? What do you mean like cybersecurity? What it is? Chat section is open, and if anyone wants to unmute, he or she can. preventing systems from unauthorized access. Okay, Madhur. Anyone else? Secure data. Okay. Protecting assets of our companies. All right. More stuff, more stuff. Cybersecurity is not only about the securing. What about things it carry contains? Cybersecurity is a practice of protecting systems, networks, programs, and data from digital attacks. Good, Senika. Securing data systems. Okay, Pooja. To protect end data and provide secure environment and fixing systems. Okay, Saurabh. Simulation of attacks for testing. Ilesh, Mohana Priya, to reduce the risk and attacks. Okay. So let me tell you, cybersecurity. Let me tell you the uh, perfect definition today. Cybersecurity means protecting our computers, mobile phones, servers, networks, and etc. And the data from digital attacks. Cybersecurity is all about the how digital the attacks can happen. Because everything we have in the cyberspace space like mobile, our computer, our servers, our phones, our networks, our admin database, everything can be breached. But if it happens in the digital attacks, in a digital way, we call it the cyber attacks, and we have to secure all these systems. So it's called cyber security. Okay, that's simple definition. Nothing harsh, nothing hard, nothing complex. Simple. We have protected to the company, not only the company, everything. Mobile phone, servers, network coverage areas, everything. Okay. So, like, let me give you one example. Whenever you use any UPI, Instagram, Gmail, or any of your college photos that you have, or like banking applications, your data travels to the internet. Okay. And hackers try to try to steal the data. They can change the data and they can destroy that data. Cybersecurity is the defense system to stop these attacks. Okay, so we have to like hackers can manipulate any data that can grow through the online way. The everything happen through a online way like pipelines, like through the web sockets. Yes. It is also one of the kind of cybersecurity attack. Okay, so we have talked about the cybersecurity like matters, and so that I told you, cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computers, networks, servers, and the data. Social engineering. Yes, this is also type of attack. Okay, so why cybersecurity matters? Increasing cyber attacks, cybersecurity. So let me ask you this question. Okay, so you all tell me, why do you think that cybersecurity is so important for us? That why I have to learn cybersecurity, and is it compulsory itself that you have to learn cybersecurity? Like the company should have the cybersecurity employees, like something. Tell me guys. Hello. Why do you think cybersecurity matters? People who knows. Okay. Okay, that's very good answer, Monapriya. I like this. I like this type of thinking. Okay. Anyone else? Tell me guys. Okay. So let me do one thing, that cybersecurity is not about the securing the asset of the company. Cybersecurity, we can also think like let every one of you have phone, have Gmail accounts, everything. Cybersecurity is not only for hackers or IT companies. It affects everyone using a phone or internet. You all have internet, you all have phone. So you all and you have passwords to everything. That is also securing your Gmail accounts, everything. Like you have two-factor authorization on your Gmail account. So that is also cybersecurity. You are securing your own Gmail account from the hacker, so no one can hack it. For every updated data and technology, you have to make safe time without loss. Like good. So why cybersecurity matters? Okay. What earlier happens? There was no internet. If there is no internet, there is no online data. If there are no online data, there are fewer attacks, because if anyone don't have any online data, no attack will happen. But now what happens? Everyone have phone, everyone have laptops, everyone have their social media accounts like Google accounts, blah blah, and everything stuff. Everything have online access. You have money, photos online, Aadhaar card online, exams, health data, everything is online. One mistake and huge loss. If you make a single mistake, a big loss can happen to you. And I will give you a real life example, what we can say. If WhatsApp account get hacked, scan to contacts, he or she can have all the data of your WhatsApp, all your contact list, all related stuff that you save on the WhatsApp. So a single mistake can destroy your whole career or like whole banking stuff. Your bank account will be free, empty. If bank data leaks, your money gone. If college server hacked, your results will be manipulated. Okay, so how many of you want to manipulate your results data? Anyone have their reappears or back something like this? Okay, Pooja, that's very good. Okay, okay, that's very good. Okay, so I think all are toppers in my session. That no one have a single re or back in their colleges. That's very good. Mary has a okay, Aditya, don't worry, you will clear it. Marks are not knowledge. That's very good. Ramcharan, I agree with your point. Okay. So let me back to the main topic. So the most important line that you can learn, that you can know, like data is the new money. Before, money is like the cash, but in today's world, data is like the money. Whoever controls the data controls power. Who can give me the example of any company who have the data and who have all the power regarding whatever stuff happens in the world? Let me give the names. BlackRock, no bro, that is a trading firm. That is a trading stuff company, not Google. Mother, that is right. Google has all the data that you all can have. Microsoft, but again, that is also good. That is also okay, fine. But these are some big companies that all are in the hand of America. These are all American companies: BlackRock, Google, Meta, Amazon, everyone. So, what you understand? Like how America has so much power in this world? Not because of the army. It is one of the part, but it about the companies, the data we have. Amazon, Microsoft, yeah, same the data. Because data is so important. We can see the example of Nepal. If Google, YouTube were banned in there, but the data is so important that anyone can be manipulated on the social media website by any mean of time. So data is the new money, and whoever controls data controls power. Okay. So let's forward. Okay, so give me the examples of attacks, different attacks you have on that you know. Okay, man in the middle attack. Okay, okay. DDoS, denial of service, distributed denial of service. Okay, one of the ransomware attack. Oh, that is a very good example. That is very popular. I will talk about this. Okay, brute force, SQL injection, phishing. Okay, okay, okay. So you know pretty much good stuff. Okay, okay, okay. So let me ask you one question. From which year you all are? I didn't ask you all that. Fourth year, third year, first year. Okay, we got freshers also. Not freshers. Oh, okay. Okay, first year, third year, fourth year, fourth year. Okay, okay, okay. So all you are ready for the placements. All right. Final year, second year. Okay. So I think you all are from BTech itself, right? Right? BTech CSC or from SDT. Okay, okay. BTech E. Okay, okay. Good, good. Electrical engineering. No skill for placement. Go for the best. Okay. That is very good, Uber. Don't fix any skill. Learn everything that you can. Not only cybersecurity. Cybersecurity digital forensics, BTech CSC. CSC, okay, yeah, that is good. Cybersecurity. Okay, 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 guys. Okay. Let me get back to the topic. So, all you know about ransomware attacks, data breaches, and phishing scams, website hacking. Okay, so let me tell you one stuff. Okay, so it means that what happens of attacking are happening right now in the world, like ransomware. What do you mean by ransomware attacks? Anyone tell me this yet? What do you mean by ransomware attacks? For ransom, like money. Okay, okay, so help. Okay, Aryashri. Okay, ask money to victim. Okay, okay. So hacker looks for a system for your system, and if by any means they got access of your system, now go and demand ransom for data after getting declaration of something. Like good, good, good. So hacker looks your system, and if they by any chance they get access of your system, they can block all the data. They block your access to your computer, your data, and they ask for the money to get you back the access of your computer. So it is called like ransom, asking for money. It is called, and it is called ransomware attack. And it can happen on any hospitals, colleges, companies to target them. I can tell you one example. I don't remember the name of any of the company, but there is one European company, like oil pipeline company, like I think French company. They got one ransomware attack. Their all system were blocked by Russian hackers, I think, and they were asked for around $200 million ransom in Bitcoin. So if you guys pay that, or we can leak your whole data in the dark web. But I don't know by any means they didn't pay the ransom, and their whole data, I don't know, like very big chunk of data was leaked on the dark web. So this is one of the examples of ransomware attack which can happen. Okay, so let me talk about phishing attacks. So what do you all mean by phishing attacks? Take mails or messages to get user details like IP, username, password, and all. Okay, so now email hacking, Harshman, Abhilash, minimizing, Aditya, John O'Donnell, speak properly. Okay, okay. That is nice. Trick people to reveal their sensitive data. Okay, Pooja. and it is done using fake links. Okay, so now sending malicious content links or sending users to steal their credential like password. Okay. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. You know pretty much good stuff. Okay. So, like fake emails and fake SMS is like you all are right. Percent collecting info for as much as possible without possibility use out of the scams. Okay. Okay, so you know what is the full form of OSINT? Anyone in the chat? What is the full form of OSINT? Open source times. Okay. Okay, so one. Good. Okay, see that is the type of school that is an attack. It pretends to be a trusted person or some complete activity. Okay. So your account is blocked and click here. Like this type of emails, if you get, I got many of such emails. I think my one of the Gmail got leaked, and I got many of such mails. And in that, I have to delete that Gmail, so my system can't be hacked. Okay, so what do you all group would select to log in fast? Okay, yeah, same attacks. So what do you all mean by data breaches? Can you all tell? What do you all mean by data breaches? Not in the complex, like simple meaning. Unauthorized parties access sensitive data collection of sensitive data, sensitive data leakage. Okay, right. You all are right. Company database leaked. Security incident where sensitive, confidential, or protected information is accessed, stolen, or exposed without authorization. Very good English. I hope you didn't copy it from anywhere online, but that is good if you explain that much. If you have done by it yourself, maybe outside or internet. Okay, Madhur. Data leaks from the company's okay, Ramsar. Yeah, like company database leak. Like I have already give you the example of one like oil pipeline company. Their data leaked. It is called database, but it got happened from a ransomware, but like same thing we can imagine. Okay, so your email leaked, your all is this leak, passwords hold on dark web. I think you all know about around 4 to 5 years ago, LinkedIn got leaked. LinkedIn data of around 600 million users leaked on dark web. They're all emails, they're all Aadhaar cards, like all something stuff leaked on the dark web. So that is very that Yahoo also one of those companies. Many companies, okay. So it can be very much high companies, but some of the databases come in the public and some didn't. It all depends on the company that how they want to handle their database. There should be many companies got leaked databases, but only some of the companies can tell which are open source, not all. Okay, so tell me, how many of you have received fake prices or job messages? Like you got that job and click here to fill the form or to schedule the interview, like emails. Okay, so you click them or not? Maybe it's real. Maybe you got the job then. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so verify them first. Okay, then only click on it. I can say yes, I clicked. Okay. So maybe your data got leaked and you don't even know Shiva. Okay. So share your all emails. Okay, I will send you hacking link. Okay, so I get all your data. In July 11, 2025, 16 million password gold. Yeah. Yes, I'm sure. This thing happens every month, every year. Okay. 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 So, okay, because we not where we stands eligible for job or not. Okay, Manjeet. So let's move forward. So these all are the paths, some of the paths that you can have in this field, like security analyst, penetration tester, SOC analyst, SOC, or we can say security operations center analyst, cloud security engineer, and cybersecurity consultant. So how many of you know about these fields? Okay, so I will tell you these are only some of the job roles that you have in the cybersecurity, but there are less for the freshers, but more for the experienced person. What I mean by experience? That how many years of experience you have in this field and the certifications that you have in this field. Okay, okay. So let me talk about them. Cybersecurity is not one job. It has multiple roles like security analyst. So what do you all mean by security analyst? The work of security analyst, not the definition, not the thing. The work of security analyst. That someone has asked me that the security analyst, he or she want to be security analyst. So what do you think? What role you have in the company to be a security analyst? Any one or two roles that these are the responsibilities you have as a security analyst. SOC is for Security Operations Center. Okay. Protects. Okay, Pooja. What you want to say? Protects and organization. Okay. So let me tell you two things. That the main work of security analyst is to monitor the systems. Okay, okay. I think. Okay. I think you got Google answer before me. Okay. Okay, Manjeet. Okay, Aditya. The main work of security analyst is to monitor the systems, to find the suspicious activity. And the main keyword for security analyst is it is the first line of defense. We can say the security analyst is the first line of defense that you have in the company. Uh, yes, Monopriya, what you want to say? You want to say anything? You can unmute or you can text in the comment section, like the chat box. Incident response. I think the hand is by mistake. Okay, no problem. What I mean as a secure analyst incident response is a responsibility. Yes. Okay. Okay, all. So we can say that security analyst is the first line of defense that we have. Okay, so let me talk about the second thing. What do you mean by SOC analyst? SIEM, yes. Tell me the full form of SIEM. Anyone can tell me the full form of SIEM. It is one of the most important things that you have to do as a security person. That you have to be know about it. Okay, that's SOC. What is the full form of SIEM? SIEM? Security Information and Event Management. Okay, good, Mona. Okay, good, Sanika. Event Manager. Okay, Madhur. Okay. So let's talk about SOC. SOC is the Security Operations Center Analyst, and it works in Security Operations Center, monitor all the things, all the logs happening inside like 24 by 7. It have its duty like 24 by 7. Everyone have their shifts. They have to work 24 by 7 to check whatever the logs, whatever the APIs calls that are coming, and they are like firewalls of the system. Okay. To stand for secure information. Okay, okay. So let me talk about third thing. What do you mean by all the penetration tester? Or we can say ethical hacker that you all want to be. What do you mean by penetration tester or ethical hacker? You can text in the comment box same. Looking for loopholes. Okay. Now, cool. In pen testing, we need to regular scanning or company's data or web servers to find the weak points, also called vulnerability scanning. Okay, that is good answer. Okay, Nakul. So back to the question. What do you mean by penetration tester or we can say ethical hacker that you all want to be? Ethical hacker, finding vulnerabilities, weakness, etc. Hello has to hack safe. Hemanta, I didn't understand your question, I think. You can, he has to hack. Ah, okay, okay. I got your point. To identify the vulnerabilities present within the organization itself. Okay, Rashidi. Ram to identify weakness. Okay. Authorize simulation. Simulated cyber attacks on computer systems. Okay, Sanika. To improve security, they use hacking techniques. Okay, Mona. Okay, okay. So I tell you the penetration tester means the legally hacked system. Like there are many legal compliances. We will talk about this in the coming coming sessions. The legal compliances, and it is most important things in the companies. So all the big companies have to have follow all the legal compliances that are compliant by the government. If they want to secure the systems, if they want to do like stuff, they have to be legally authorized and they have to follow all the legal things that are mentioned in the session. Okay. So finding weaknesses before real hackers. Like to be an ethical hacker, you have to be more advanced from a real black attackers. Because before finding them, before them to find the vulnerabilities in your system, you have to find them first before they can. So this is most advanced thing that you have to be learned. You have to be one step forward from them. Okay, so for the last, what do you all mean by cloud security engineer? Or that is the same security engineer, but let or you can give me some example of the cloud services, any cloud services, or you can tell me the three big cloud services in the world. AWS, okay, this is one, and two, three, Google, Google, or we can say Google Cloud. Okay, MongoDB, no, MongoDB is not a cloud service. One of you, Cloudflare, no, Azure. Okay, okay. So these are top three, and Cloudflare is also a cloud service, but it is a securing service. It is like a cover. It is like a load balancer to your website. Okay, so I will tell you about it in the coming sessions. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Salesforce. Okay, okay. Of course, what we will are going to learn the session in all the sessions in the coming, like fundamental of security, networking and system security, web cloud security, some of the advanced practices, and in the last, I will think about one caption project for you all, so I can see that what you all can learn, what you all learn, and what are some experience that we have. Okay, so learning outcomes by the end of this course, you will understand security threats and these all these stuff, all the stuff. Okay, so let me talk about more things. Okay, okay. Okay, so cybersecurity is all about cybersecurity. We will also learn about networking and some OS stuff. These are one of the most important subjects that you have to learn before the securing all about systems. You have to be known to the OS systems and you have to be known about the networking systems to secure them. Okay. By the end of this course, you won't be expert of the cybersecurity field, but you will think like security professionals. You will think, are you a working professional in cybersecurity? See, I am closely working with the cybersecurity teams, but I am not actually in this particular field, but I will surely be in the future. Because in my company, there are cybersecurity positions. Those are not for the freshers, those are for the experienced persons. I am thinking of some certifications to get through. In coming years, I think 2 or 3 years, I will get some of the certifications and then I will apply for these cybersecurity professional in my own company because the company is good and I want to work in this company only. But first, I have to get some hands-on experience because in my company there is no fresher jobs for cybersecurity. As I talked, I am a full stack full stack developer or in the development field. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sir. Now can you also discuss what project work type? Yeah, I am working on it. I am thinking about it. Not I have think yet because after 22 sessions I have to give them. Uh, I have some my work also. That's why I'm thinking about it. I will think about it later and I will tell you when I got some stuck in my mind. Also, can you keep introduction, please, sir? Introduction page in my PPT. This thing, this thing you are saying. Ashwan, this thing you are saying, this page. Okay, okay, okay. This is the PPT. Sir, please discuss about project work. I didn't understand your question, Madhur. Can you explain somewhat? Project work. Okay. I will make sure that you have some hands-on experience on some of the things. I will plan them according to you, like how much knowledge you have in this field. Because cybersecurity is not like stuff we can discuss in 22 days. We can discuss only about the that I can make sure you that whatever questions you will have in your interviews, you will definitely able to answer that questions. I will make you prepare like that. But talk about we will discuss all the things in the 22 session. That will be difficult because cybersecurity is not a small field. It's a vast field, vast type of concept that we have. It is a higher end things that we have to be learned. So I am trying to include all the things that we can in these 22 sessions. Okay, and I also think of some hands-on experience that you can get of some of the things that you can definitely able to answer in the interviews if you get any chance. Okay, Madhu. Okay, okay. You are talking like CTF or these stuffs. Okay, these are very good. Okay, let me give you. Okay, so you know some websites like for CTFs, like TryHackMe and something like stuff. So I definitely recommend you. So go to these websites and make your account at the box. Yeah, right. So go to these websites and make your account and learn the stuff from that and do some CTFs like stuff and got certificates from that website because whenever you complete any CTF or the course in that they have, you got certificates. That certificates are very much workable and you can mention it in your resume itself because the certificates from Coursera and Udemy like stuff you cannot mention in your resumes. That are not like worth it. I have like 20 certificates from these websites, but these are not worth it. You cannot mention them in your resume. But these try acme and these CTFs, you can definitely mention them in your resumes. So I definitely recommend you to go to these websites, make your account, and do some CTF like stuff so you can have some hands-on experience on them. And I will also think of some of these some CTFs. I will also see on these websites so I can prepare you all from them. Also looking for okay, okay, good, good, good. I will make some good content for you. So you can prepare for almost not 100%, but 70 to 80% for these exams. I am in the top 6% of track. Oh, very good. Very good, Chaitanya. Very good. You all have to do these type of hacking stuff. Okay. Okay, so this is the end of the session, and let me ask you some quiz questions. Okay. Now I prepared some of the quiz for you all. So okay, I am giving you one question. How to give question? I don't know how to know that. Let me check. Yes, let me create a poll for you all. So this is the question number one. Okay. You all have to give the answer. I am also giving you the options. And let's see how much you learn. From tomorrow, I will see some websites so we can do some interesting quiz like stuff. Google Meet don't have such good interface to talk about this. Okay, so this is the quiz number one. Okay, so this is the first poll. Give the answers, everyone. Systems and data attacks. Very good, very good, very good. 100% success rate. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. in my in my whole college study, I have many quizzes and all. I didn't got any 100% of answers correct. In my college life itself, in my class, many of the students, if they know even know the answer, they will click randomly any answer. You all are reading the question and putting the right answer. That is very good. As they know the right answer, they will click on the wrong answer. So that all the options should have at least one vote, not zero vote. Okay. I got 32 response and 32 all of option B. That is correct. Protecting systems and data from attacks. Okay, so that is good. Let me add this poll. 34. Okay. Okay, let me add this poll. Let me give some another poll. Okay. Question number 2. I have made 5 questions for you all, okay? And after these 5 questions, I will tell you one good stuff that I will tell you of every 22 sessions that you all will be very excited to know about it, okay? Very pretty good knowledge and stuff in this article. this is your question number 2. Okay, so launch. Okay, give the answers. Okay, which of the following is an example of cyber attack? And in the meantime, I have to create third poll. I'm waiting, guys. Give me the answer. Okay, okay. Restoring antiviruses. Okay, 30 are correct. Phishing emails, but one person gave the answer installing antiviruses. Okay, so I think 1% takes my advice seriously of clicking any wrong answer. Okay, I can see his name. If whoever clicked that answer installing antiviruses, text me in the chat box. I will give you 10 rupees online. Text, text that who messaged it, like installing antiviruses. Text me in a chat box that I have clicked that answer. Tell me this is my fault. Okay, Ardhana. Okay, so this is scam I am doing with you. Like I am a hacker, so I have done a psychological scam with you. I am not. I will not give you any of 10 rupees. Okay, this is a little scam. Like yes, social engineering attack. Okay, okay. So next poll. Okay, let me end this poll. From related, yeah, this and this poll. Okay. Where is my third poll? Damn it. I have to type it all again. Sorry, guys. I got scammed by the Google Meet itself. Okay. So this is the fourth option. Okay. So this is our new poll. Okay. So now I have clicked response appear with name. Okay. So now I will know that who clicked which answer. Definitely. Okay. Look. So give me the answer. What is cybersecurity important today? Why is cybersecurity important today? Now 7 people very fast. Again, 100% accuracy. You all are toppers, I think, huh? I am one only that occurred in all this full of this session. 30 out of 13 correct. Okay. Very good, guys. Let me end this poll also. And this is your fourth poll. Second last poll of the day. The polls are not showing how many are correct or ended. 30 out of 30, all are correct. The result, increasing digital threats, is correct. That you have clicked. Option C is correct in the previous question. Okay. I don't know about this Google Meet polls, poll type. Very good. And we are not top table of questions is very easy. It's the first choice, now. Okay. Sector is not affected by cybersecurity. Okay. Education. Who three people click healthcare? Can you all mention? No problem. If you click healthcare, why do you think that the three people who clicked healthcare, none of the above is correct, but who are three people? Four. Okay. Who clicked healthcare is not affected with cybersecurity. Anyone can explain in the chat. I'm open for conversation like this. Okay. Anyone can tell me that why do you think healthcare is not affected with cybersecurity, like security threats? I think 4 to 5 people have clicked the healthcare option. Three people. All the fields are affected. Yes, Madhur, correct. All the fields are affected. If any field have any online data, see, I can tell you an example. Every hospital have their online data in their computer itself. That this person have this problem, this person have this disease. They all save their data in the computer itself, not only on the files like these stuff. So any data can be hacked. Your healthcare data is also can be hacked. That what problems you have, and they can misuse the data. Even many microscope are important. Yes, very good. Go to the yes. Everybody, everyone has phone. Everyone have their data, and if they have some digital data, anything can be hacked. Anything can be hacked if you have some digital data. Yes, Atif, you have to say anything. You can text with the chat box, or you can open your mic if you want. So last question of the day. Okay, let me create the poll for the last question, and then after I will tell you some good stuff, we will end session. Okay. Okay, where is the session? This option 3 and option 4. Okay, so lunch. This is your last poll of the day. Give me the answer, guys. Something career includes this role. I think you all will give the correct answer in this because it is what you all want to be in the future. Not the coming future, or it can be the coming future, but in your career forward. Okay, all you all want to be the hacker. Virus creator. Who wants to be the virus creator? Network attacker. Okay. Okay. Who is this one person who wants to be the network attacker? Who thinks that cybersecurity career includes network attacker only? So this one person, okay, Arga. You want to attack your own company's network. None of the above is correct. It is false. Yes, yes, none of the options is correct. Right, right. Right, Emma. Okay, okay. So let me end this poll also. Okay, guys. So let me tell you some good stuff. Okay, of today's session. How many of you know, like, how many have only have the Gmail accounts and have the two-factor authentication in it? Okay, 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 okay. And all you have the two-factor authentication in it, like with the authenticator apps, like Google Authenticator or Microsoft Authenticator, where the OTPs came, the 24/7 OTPs came. Okay, okay, good, good, good. So, do you know that that is offline app? If you turn off your mobile network connection, your mobile data, then also the OTPs will come. Then how that works? Okay, tell me how that works. If you turn off the data, you cannot contact to the servers. The OTP comes. Okay, the OTP is coming. But when you fill that OTP in your Google account, if your data is off, how server is verifying you? How the OTP verifies with you that this is you who entered the right OTP? How server knows that this OTP came into your mobile? How that functions? Anyone in the chat section, anyone all who can unmute, who can text me in the chat box. That how that is very unique thing that Google and Microsoft think about. Email or account connected to register mobile number. No. This is not the Google Authenticator. I am talking about Google Authenticator, not the OTP based, not the mobile number OTP. The Google Authenticator app that we have, Google Authenticator or the Microsoft Authenticator. How that works? How that functions? Don't know, sir. Okay, let me tell you this stuff. Okay, that gives a unique code. But how that unique code verifies that it's you? Because it started work as offline. Your network is off. Your data is off. Your phone is not contacting to the Google server, to the Gmail server. That this OTP is came from that mobile, from that person. Mobile number is okay. Device IP or MAC, I know this is not correct. We cannot track like IP address something. OTP can be from anyone. Good try, Argon, but this is not correct. Anyone else? 2-3 steps. Yeah, that is good, but how that works? How that Google Authenticator offline app OTP based work? Okay, so let me tell you. Whenever you install Authenticator box offline by using a shared secret key. Okay, Hemant, so you have copied the answer from Google itself. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, whenever you install Google Authenticator or any Microsoft Authenticator apps, when you log in first time, it saved a secret key. It generates a secret key and it saved it in your mobile phone. And the same exact secret key, it's saved in the servers according to your name. Okay, so this Gmail has this secret key and same secret key saved in your mobile phone itself. And by some algorithm, secret key plus the current timestamp. What is the current time, the local time you have? By some algorithm, by combining these two things, they generate a secret code, a unique code that came 24/7 in your mobile every 60 seconds. Every 60 seconds, they take your secret key, already saved the secret key, and the current timestamp, and they mix up them and make some unique code. And timestamp, the local time is same all over the world. Okay, the Google knows that you live in this area and you have this local time, and they have your secret key when you have installed the Google Authenticator app. So they have the same algorithm and they have that unique code same exactly. When you enter the unique code, they match your unique code and the generated unique code by Google. And if it matches, you are authenticated. So you like this stuff. So you like how software development works and how they think. Vaibhavi, okay, Vaibhavi. Like an identity of individual mobile number. This is very unique thing that the thing that you can authenticate it yourself. But whenever if you are offline itself, because by the secret key is same in your mobile and in the Google servers, Google or Microsoft servers, and by your local time, it combines your secret key and your current timestamp. And this thing same happen in the micro servers if your both code matches and it generates every 60 seconds. If your both code matches, you are authenticated. That I am Vaibhav Khandelwal. You can proceed with your Gmail account. So this is good, na? You like this stuff? That how much complexity it has. So I use it once on my account. After some time, my phone stopped working. So now I am unable to log in my account. Okay, cool. Okay, okay. Sorry. Okay, guys. So this type of stuff, I will try. I will tell you every day that you will know something new about. These are things that you have to know. That how complex things the big tech companies think to make you comfortable and to make you good feel that how authenticated. Previously, it can happen only through the OTP through your Gmail or through your mobile number, but it has to have some consequences. You have to have that mobile number. You have to be online. But doing stuff with offline with no data, it is very good and it is hard to think. Okay, guys. So how do you like the session? Let me create a poll. Okay, let me create a poll for this also. Yes, yes. What do you do with? Okay, so poll is down. Okay, don't click on third option. Okay, I'm watching you all. Fantastic. It's both informative and interactive session. Very good, very good, very good. Excellent. Okay, Jatilak, I don't know about that stuff. You can talk to whoever sent you the link and whoever contacted you for the session. You can contact him and he will tell you about that stuff. Okay. Okay, Jatilak. Oh yeah. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, nice. Seriously, this is really nice session today. Okay, good. Fantastic. Can we connect with you on and yeah, sure. I have shared my LinkedIn and okay, let me share my LinkedIn. Okay, I from very much big time I haven't updated my LinkedIn, so
yes. Sorry for the interruption. Thanks for being here, Vaibhav. I'll just share the LinkedIn and everything after the updation and everything in the feedback form. So you can just kindly fill the feedback form and survey when you're getting by today or tomorrow morning itself. So thanks for joining the session. So if anything else, please do let me know, or we'll end the session right now because the time is going to be end as well. So that's the thing.
Okay, everyone. So see you tomorrow or whenever we got the session. And I really like your energy. You all are very good. Okay, so no one will take the time option. Okay, I like that stuff. Okay, guys, bye. See you.